Join me as I show you all the cool things and keepsakes that I keep on my desk here in King Pollys World. Hi! I'm really excited. I'm going to show you stuff on my desk today that I love because it's real and it's who I am, okay? First, we have the Wonder Woman rubber ducky. If that isn't just the cutest thing you've ever seen in your life, I don't know what is. But I guess I could say that about everything I have. I have a thing for rubber duckies. You can send me one at this address. And that would be so nice. I'll add it to my collection. Next, we have a miniature pickle. At least I call it a pickle. What do you call it? Instead of a slug bug, a pickle. The pickle is the bus version of the slug bug, right? Oh, this window kind of opens on it. Because I was a girl, I just never even realized I could like play with little cars. I would always do it like in my brother's room, but it never dawned on me like, oh, I can ask for this too. This used to be my dream car, pickle. Maybe it still is, who knows. Oh, we have the Batmobile. You guys recognize this beauty from my Batman video. If you don't, go watch it. Batman. I don't know what it is, but I love Batman. Ever since I was little and watched the cartoons, I love the Joker, Harley Quinn. It was just such a good time. And then when Tim Burton's movies came out, I just loved them. And I still love Batman, even though it's definitely different than it was. Maybe one day I'll play Batman. Wouldn't that be fun? Wouldn't that be fun? Ooh, another little mini car. This one is a mail truck. A little mail truck. Because it's so cute. And I thought I could film something where I'm a post office person, but I don't have that costume. So I'm not really in a place to be getting new costumes right now. You know what I mean? I gotta stay with what I have until maybe I make some money. Okay. Oscar the Grouch. I love Oscar the Grouch. I didn't always, but now I really do. Because I relate to Oscar the Grouch a lot. I don't know if you know that. As much as I'm joy-filled, I'm equally like, hey, what the fuck is going on here? Let me just get back to my dumpster. I have little mini skulls that we gave away for Halloween. They're little erasers. Aren't those so cute? I used to be against skulls because I thought they meant death and evil and bad. But then, as I do with a lot of things, I learned to embrace it. And then it alchemizes into something I love. So now I love these little skulls. They can't hurt you. Death can't really hurt you. You are eternal. Now this. World's best boss. This is fun because I can dust at the same time. My husband got me this. Isn't that so sweet? It was like such a sweet gift. And it ties into The Office and the Oscar. Two things I love. And have been a part of me for a long time. And this was kind of like the beginning of King Polly, right? Like me becoming my own boss. It was like, whew, okay. Okay. And I'm even wearing my Boss Up shirt. Boss Up. Got this at Savers. Ooh. I talked about this in a video, but Starry Night. 1889. It was painted by Vincent van Gogh. I have had this postcard since I was a little girl. I got a set of Van Gogh painting postcards. And ever since I was little, I had this hanging up in my room. And then when I eventually moved out into all my rooms, all the places I lived, I kept this. I love staring at it. It means a lot to me, and I can't explain it. It's other dimensional shit. You know what I mean? So I love it. And the fact that I've kept it so long, like, I was always like that with things I treasured, right? Like I don't know what that is. Well, Lord knows my parents weren't gonna, be reliable and for any sort of keepsakes. Here's my golden poop. I love this golden poop. I found this candlestick holder. I don't know where, probably like Michael's. And then I covered it in Mod Podge and gold stars. Beautiful twinkling gold stars. And gold hearts. And then a little rubber ducky on top. My golden poop. Poop used to be a term of endearment. It used to be what I called everybody I loved. Just looking back at it, it's like, what does that mean? Calling everybody I love shit. What are you going to do? You live and you learn. You live and you learn. This pink boa, you may know, is my connection to my grandma. It's not the original one she gave me. She gave me a legit real one I love, but I left it behind in the fires of my youth. But this reminds me of her. Pink was her favorite color, and she truly was my greatest cheerleader. She saw me and she listened to me when not a lot of people did. So, my I Love Las Vegas magnets now available at kingpollys.com. I do. I love Las Vegas. And on the other side is my other magnet. If it were up to my family, I'd be committed. Here's my giant scrunchie. Isn't it so fun? Oh, I just love it. I love the colors. I love how soft it is and big it is. And then I have some little King Pollys World stickers, the colorful bears. So when I have some guests, my first ones will get one of those stickers. Pretty excited. Pretty excited. All right, this is something really weird. So this is a little jewelry holder thing with two doves on it. So pretty, right? And when you open it up, there's a tooth. My one baby tooth that was still in my mouth until like 2 years ago. It finally rotted out. But it was also like my last connection to my toxic lineage. So I keep it as a reminder. Never forget where you came from. Never forget. Virgin Guadalupe, when she appeared, as story has it, it was on 12/12, which is why they made 12/12 her day. It is also my birthday. And I love that. And I love how she symbolizes just that aspect of the divine holiness and the beautiful feminine divinity that exists within all, right? That mother. And I aim to be like that. Also, fun fact, when I was like in elementary school, I played Mary in my church play. There were some years there where we actually went to church consistently because my Nana lived with us and she was Catholic. So I played Mary one year in this packed church, St. Elizabeth Ann Seton in Summerlin. The priest eventually got caught for like gambling. He drove a Corvette. I don't know. Okay. It has a lot to do with why I left the Catholic religion. We won't get into that. But my brother played Joseph, which is funny. And I loved wearing the lace over my head. I loved pretending I was holding baby Jesus. And I loved just feeling like that at such a young age. It was pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Mother Mary comforts me. And then Joker. I'm a Joker. I'm a Joker. Because I'm the Joker. This is something that's very near and dear to my heart. It's a picture frame that inside I put one Tibetan prayer flag. And on the other side, fortune. A fortune that has a story, okay? And next to the fortune with a story is a scarab, Egyptian beetle, which is also full of symbolism. And then here, I glued on this necklace piece that my dear friend Barbara Ann Rollins bought me with a red feather. What does it all symbolize? Well, how much time do you have? No, but really, let me try to explain. It symbolizes this time in my life that was full of doubt and insecurity and chaos and wandering. And through it is how I came to find my own spiritual connection. My friend that gave me this committed suicide in December of 2008. And it was at the same time I was living in Hollywood, literally like realizing, oh shit, my dreams aren't coming true. And dealing with heartbreak. But through it all, she was my connection to the other side. She initiated me. And she's always with me now. And I feel her in everything I do. So this is a reminder of her as well as that time in my life. And this fortune says, you will make change for the better. And you want to know where I found that fortune? Well, I found it as I was taking the last of my things out of the apartment I shared with my first husband. On the very top kitchen shelf, there was this fortune. Right before I officially moved out. And it was like my sign. It was literally like a gift. It was my angels telling me, this is for the best. And it was. And I see that now. So now that I see that, I know that everything that happens to me is ultimately for the best. Ultimately for the best. If you just wait long enough and you keep going. So that's this. This has been with me through many an apartment. Many an apartment. What else do we have over here? Gosh, I have so much stuff. How long have I been talking? 13 minutes? Oh gosh, are you still here? I have some guitar picks. Even though I don't play guitar, I want to. I have a guitar. I've had a guitar. I try. Just some cool sacred geometry. Quartz. It was actually a gift that I really love. It reminds me. Sacred geometry. It's all we are, man. That's all anything is. I have my first ever name tag. That's right. At Peter Piper Pizza is the pizza people pick. 15 and a half years old. I walked my happy ass into Peter Piper Pizza on Decatur and Alta here in Vegas with my best friend. We said, "Are you hiring?" And the little manager guy says, "We are. Fill this out." We filled out our first application, and you know what? Right then and there, he said, "You've got the job. You've got the job." What? It was the best day of my life up until that point. And then he said, "And you know what? You get paid $5.15 an hour." I was like, oh, hell yes, hell yes. And guess what? That was minimum wage at the time. I think the year was like 2002, maybe 2003. I don't know. At the end of the day, money ain't what I chase. I chase ass. Just kidding. You know that's not true. I follow my joy, follow the bliss. So $5.15 a first job to me was gold. I remember cashing my first check, and it was like $200 at the Payday Loans. And I was like, we're going to Coffee Bean. And I'm getting an Ice Blended. And that's what we did. And I drove my GMC pickup truck with no AC, no working radio, rolly windows. Couldn't get out of my driver's side door. But it was $500. So what are you going to do? It worked. It worked. I was happy as a clam. Happy as a motherfucking clam. Ooh, I have a thimble. Which, let's face it, it's everybody's favorite Monopoly piece. Not that I play Monopoly, because why the hell on earth would I want to play Monopoly ever? Seriously. Okay, anyways, I'm supposed to be showing you things. I hope you're ready for this. I hope you're ready for this. This is my business card from 2008 when I was in Hollywood trying to be a big-time superstar. One funny lady. Hell yeah. Actor and comedian. What? Stage and screen? What? But at the time I had done no screen, only stage. Lots of stage, but no screen. But then King Pollys was born, took care of that. But before, I was just a little 21-year-old girl going, theater. I do theater, TV, film, sketch comedy, stand-up, long and short form improvisation, Hollywood, California, Sunflower. Got a lot of jobs with this card. Let me tell you. Thank you, Vistaprint. Just kidding. I got no jobs. None. What are you going to do? This is one of my most precious little friends. Little monkey. It's a little monkey. It's my daughter's. Reminds me of her. She's my little monkey. Oh, are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? This is my favorite thing to look through. One of the most prolific stages of my spiritual awakening, we'll say that, was when I was just gazing through one of these in a flame. And then at Christmas lights, and I was like, oh my God, what is life? What is this beauty? What is light? We are all reflections of one another. There is a cosmic dance of love happening at all times, if only we could see. You catch my drift? I also have one lucky marble. This was my son's. It wasn't his lucky marble. I didn't steal his lucky marble. He had marbles. And he said goodbye to them. And I made sure I kept one to remind me of him. Ooh. is my grandma's keychain. World's greatest grandma. We got her this when we were little. And then I inherited it when she left. It always reminds me of her. I remember I would just see it dangling as she drove me to the Meadows Mall in her Buick LeSabre. Red leather interior. Of course, it wasn't real leather. Or was it? No. Do they do that? I don't know. And you knew it was a good day if you were going to the mall with your grandma, man. Because she would let me get on the carousel. Yes, there was a moment in time when the Meadows Mall had a carousel. It was the greatest time of my life. Oh. And she would always take us to See's Candy. Get us a free sample. I'd always ask for a butterscotch square. Oh, you only need one. And nowadays my teeth would be like, hell no, get that shit out of here. Get that shit out of here. Get that shit out of here. I have one of my King Pollys pins here. All peace, no F's. What? Oh, I also have very cool pin from Battleborn Pins. Local pin maker, awesome. And can you see what that is? It's the album cover of the Killers album, Battleborn. See the horse? Mustang Sally. You don't want to slow your Mustang down. This is one of my favorite sayings of all time. Hallelujah, motherfuckers. You hear me? Do you hear me? Another little rubber ducky. This one's purple. We got this one at a taqueria. They had a fun machine with rubber duckies. Durango Tacos. That's the name of that place. Ooh. I have a $1 chip. You know, I used to work for these bad boys when I cocktailed. And it is weird how quickly you find yourself getting money hungry, like in those environments when the focus is all on money. It was weird. Never in my life have I been so fixated on like dollars. Well, I guess when I waited tables too, it was kind of like, just let me get to this number, right? It was just like, and once you get to that number, you're like, oh, let me get to this number. And it's like, what? Who am I? Who am I? But it was a good time in my life. Here's one of my favorite rings ever. It's a purple glittery rubber ducky ring. And one of the most sweet, amazing individuals in the world makes it. You should follow her on Instagram or Etsy. She has a small business, Inclusion and Kindness. So thank you. I love my rubber ducky ring. I love it. And then my smelling salts in case I pass out. Who am I? Where'd I go? Just kidding, but sometimes you just need to smell some like oils. Reset your brain, your being, your attitude. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I got this from Goddess Provisions in one of their boxes, which is one of my favorite companies ever. Like a rhinestone cowboy. My rhinestone pin. I mean, what is this? Patch. Sometimes when I'm feeling adventurous, I'll put it on just to strengthen my left eye. Not my brown eye, my left eye. I have these pictures, me and my kids. I love this. I love them. They really helped round out my life, let me tell you. Because this heart was pretty frozen. I'm not going to lie to you. It's pretty frozen. I was pretty traumatized. I was a traumatized being before I met my family, okay? Here's a chip clip. Little raccoon for my snacks, but I'm out of chips right now. Late July jalapeno, my all natural Doritos is what I call them. A picture of my husband and Hulk Hogan. It's a cardboard cutout, but look how cute he is. So whenever I get angry, right, I just got to remember he's still that little boy inside. He's that little boy inside. So one of my favorite things to do when I was little was go to this comic book store on Lake Mead in Decatur. My brother would get Pokemon cards. I wasn't into that, but they had other cards. They had Disney cards. This is my Cinderella holographic rags to riches card. Transformation is what it's called. Transformation. And I stare at this bad boy every day. And I believe in it. And I believe in you. Well, this has been fun. We can't forget about my precious, my epic white bunny. Yes, I know what you're thinking. Oh, did you make that as a child? No. I was a junior in high school. I wasn't a little kid when I made this. You can't tell from there, but it's very heavy. It is very dense. It is a full brick of clay. Okay? A full brick. But I tried. Ceramics, I tried, man. I was willing to try everything. At least once. But now this little white rabbit reminds me that it's okay to not be perfect. Because guess what? That's how you find yourself. You follow the yellow brick road. Hippity hoppity hoo. I love you. Well, this has been a gas and a blast from the past. And I hope you know me a little more. Because I feel like I'm closer to you than ever. Thank you for joining me on this very special TGIF. What an adventure. Hello from the other side. I must have called 1,000 times. So just keep going. You're going to be okay. I'm proof. If you could only see, like that's, I hope to be able to one day recreate and capture some of just the lowest points of my life and share them. Because you would just jaw to the floor like, what? That was you? Yeah, that was me. So if I can pick myself up off the ground, off the hot Vegas stinky ground, then so can you. Okay? No, but really, just keep hope alive. That's all you got to do. Keep hope alive.